I know.
And you just have to
right?
warm it up and then just go.
Disgusting.
How fucking dare you? Have
I know, right?
a
It's
job
disgusting
and a sleep
behavior.
schedule, a life.
I know.
Alex, shoot her!
I'm only getting like 4 hours sleep tonight. It fucking sucks.
Oh god.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you. Yeah, my brother.
4.5 technically if I leave now.
My brother in Revolver. Before you go,
Yes?
next week normal start.
Yeah.
And your daylight savings should be caught up to us.
It's
so it's mine
kicking
now.
in tonight, which is why I'm wanting to leave early. So
Okay. So next week normal start, daylight savings should be caught up. So we want to do weird like one.
we'll be back in
hour
sync to how it normally
Yeah.
is. So yeah.
Is there anything you want Anushka to do? Because we're probably gonna play for a couple more hours. Is there anything you want Anushka to do?
Particularly, I guess just patch everyone up in the anti-demon skull. Lump Silas, I guess, and everyone else. Yeah, I don't know.
In fairness, this is all the same day you guys did go into the exit the cordon zone, so it could just be equally reasonable that Anushka like tells people all that and then just pass the fuck out.
I mean, yeah, and that is fair. She's
Follow-up question?
she's been through a lot today. We'll see.
That's fair.
She's a bit
Follow-up question,
tired.
How
She's a bit tired.
drunk would she potentially get? Just in case it comes up.
A fair bit. She's gonna try and get the book off you. She finds out that she has the book. That's what she's gonna do if she gets
The
drunk.
book's gone, mate.
It's gone.
The book disintegrated. It's
Oh,
time.
shit.
It's time the universe was tied to the Hall of Regents.
Oh, okay.
So that's why Oriana had to go through that book then and there.
Oh, right. I thought she just put it in her bag for later. That's fine. Okay.
I mean, she did.
Yeah, and then later
It still disintegrates in the bag.
It's not there.
It's still
Oh,
another
it's a handful of
okay,
dust.
that's fair. That's
So
fair.
that means the
Okay.
only person who has information about your village, if there actually was information about your village in that book, is Scavola.
That's gonna be a fun interaction.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, she will get decidedly long rested and decidedly drunk then.
Fair enough.
But happy drunk. Happy drunk.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be like, I miss Amber.
I mean, fucking hope not. I do. We should evolve into that.
We'll roll for it. We'll roll a D100. On 1 to 50, you are happy drunk. On 51 to 100, then you're Amber missing drunk.
I so
Okay.
want it to be high, and I'm sorry.
Your
that I have
long
to tell you
distance
that.
lesbian drunk.
Yeah.
Crying lesbian
Yeah.
drunk.
Now go on, get out of here. Go to bed.
Long distance.
Go
bed.
I'm about to get some East Coast kindness here. Get the fuck out of here.
Alright.
Yay!
Sleep well.
Okay, so I'll see you
Good
next
night.
week. Good
Bye,
night.
Christy.
Alright, so here's the thing, right?
Uh-huh.
If we do end up rolling that D100, I'm gonna roll 2, and we're gonna take the higher of the 2. That's what we call a rigged bet, baby.
Excellent.
That's what we call a rigged bet.
Can we do like a double that if it's like if both of them somehow roll below like a 10, she gets some kind of bonus? Because just like the universe just said.
Yeah,
it'd be nice to you.
sure, yeah.
Yeah.
If that happens on a like a 1 in
Such a
1,000
small-
chance, sure.
Hey, we haven't had rare odds. That's. I was gonna
No,
say
fair.
it could happen. It could happen. It's not
We
gonna
have
happen.
rolled the same number twice before.
That's true.
It has
that is true.
happened.
Yeah, that's happened.
I got like two
But yeah.
76s in a row because 76 is cursed or blessed.
Yeah. So let's let me just change the
Blur.
music.
Blur.
Actually, anyone want to grab a 5-minute
I was
break?
gonna say, can we take a 5-minute break?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's
Good
perfect.
time.
Perfect timing.
That'd be
Alright,
like-
be right back.
Sounds good to me.
Alright, 5-minute break. Actually, I'm gonna use the rest of it. Perfect.
If I had long enough, I could go get food, but that's like half a fucking hour of driving. That's up together. I'll just go make that. Childs, do you want to join me? Come, doggy. Alright, fine, set the bed.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Ooh. Jesus Christ. Okay. My head was getting all tangled.
Oh no, the patron saint of calamity.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I looked in the mirror and I saw that I had like I'm wearing a white shirt to preface this. I had a stain around my collar because this is a white shirt, so the collar's like kind of high, and so I didn't notice it before. I look at it, I'm like, the fuck did I do? I ate food, but this isn't the color of the food that I ate. Like it would be like a orangey because I had taco rice. And then I remembered that I took what is your name? Twitch. I took Twitch out on a walk for the first time before Sesh today. And a lot of it he spent like standing on my shoulder / like holding him up because I was when he was the most calm, and so it's dirt and like mud from the walk, just a little bit.
He's such a scaredy bit. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
He was less scared, and I think it was more of like a sensory overload for him.
Uh-huh.
But we walked down like 3 or 4 blocks, and we almost went into a co-op gas station, but I got too socially anxious.
You know, fair enough.
So I brought him back. And that was good timing because he started meowing at me. And I don't know if it was because he was annoyed or if because he had just been outside too long.
Well, here. I don't know.
I'm here.
Garth is back.
Yeah, no, Gart's still away.
He's dead.
Shime.
Time.
For
Oh, I should
shame.
have filled up my
Oh
water.
God, why did nobody tell me I was dead?
We just
Oh,
did.
there he is.
You're the one that told us
back.
you're dead inside, so
Wait, hold on,
we
what
thought you
happened?
knew.
Dead inside.
Much like His Majesty himself, you've returned from the dead. For better or worse.
Lucian Severin, first of his name.
Wow, you sound
Why'd you
so
sound
thrilled
like an
about that.
old Severin, first of his name, bro. He's gonna hit them sick, gnarly waves.
King Lucian Severin, the Venerable, first of his name.
Holy crap, that's a title.
Do you think that's a long title?
It's
I'm
an okay
guessing it
title.
gets longer.
No, there are definitely people with longer ones out there.
I think there's a. Never mind. If you
Not
guys
just
need to meet
titles,
him,
there's longer names.
if you
You've heard
guys
'em.
if you guys meet this guy, you meet this guy, and they'll be fucking. All right, so we're all back. So let me just boop, boop, boop.
Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, so I don't really know which one of you would teleport back first. By all accounts, like, it could be any of you. So in that vein, Garth, Alec, decide between yourselves which one
Me.
of you is rolling. Okay, there you go then.
wanted to.
Then if that's the case, then need not, Fred, Alec, all of you rolling with D100. It will be in order from lowest to highest first to teleport there, to last to teleport there. Alright, well. Alright, yeah, that tracks. That tracks the Sajar's last one in. Fair enough. So
All
then,
right.
yeah, as that's the case, yeah, it would be the Twinsian crew where I guess with the powers of teleportation, you can get places really fast, including Sindel and then to Diverse. So, it is the Twinsian crew that teleport in first to Lord Trahern's estate. Apparently. You guys teleport in, and you know, there's one of the guards, one of Lord Trahern's guards. Also, this is really happy music for nighttime. I'm gonna stop that.
I'm gonna say I know this song, and I went
We're
on
not
to it and saw what it
shocking.
was.
It's an Attack on Titan thing that
Yeah, I
plays for
saw.
happy times.
That doesn't
That sounds
get
more like
pinged
Monster
by
Hunter shit.
copyrights.
It was
That's
a
the same
Attack on
issue.
Titan.
Like a cover.
No, that won't get
Yeah,
caught
this
by
is good. This is also
copyright. But
Attack
no,
on
no,
Titan.
no. 2 seconds of Chrono Crossbow. Ooh.
Yeah, this one I think is better, more fitting. It's still really happy, but it's I think more fitting for the night. So yeah, you guys teleport in, all of you, and you guys are greeted by one of Lord Trahern's house guards. It's not Samantha. Sorry. It is just one of the guards that you guys haven't really met, I guess.
Who the hell are you? Oh, good evening. Has anyone else
Evening.
come through here today?
No, sir. If they are, you've beaten them to it.
Are you familiar with who our friends are? At least by face.
Don't worry, sir. We've been given all the details.
Very well. If you see them, when they come through, let them know that we'll be staying at the Colonnade Commons.
Little
Alright, hold
does
on.
he know.
I don't have to roll deception because only
Yeah.
I know that's a lie. The
Yeah,
player.
you as the player know that's a lie. I was gonna say the guard or anything. Very good, sir. We'll be sure to direct them that way. When they come through.
I can't
Yeah.
wait to sleep in the Colonnade Commons again.
Really stressing that up.
Would it be asking too much to wait for them to show up? I don't know when they'll show up, but cool, wait here if we wanted to.
Certainly.
Okay.
So we're ready. The guest arrival room.
It'll be fine. I could just like.
I would hate to intrude. Do you know if Lord Train would be?
Lord Trahern isn't in currently, sir, but I don't imagine he would.
I don't think we need rooms. We're
Don't
probably
imagine
just
he would be
gonna
put out, or don't imagine he wouldn't.
He would mind.
Okay, all right. Well then, I suppose may as well.
Won't be any trouble. Don't know where he teleported from, but it's around 8. He pulls out a watch. It's 7:57 right now. So, staff is still plenty around, kitchen included, so we can get some refreshments and snacks. Or if you're feeling a bit more peckish, some proper food in you.
That'd be splendid. Please.
Fantastic. Do you know your way around the estate? I believe you do.
Indeed.
Then it will be the first foyer towards the left of the entrance. And I'll go rouse the staff.
Thank you very much.
Salutes.
Oh.
He salutes and you hold out a fist bump. And he is wondering if he's allowed to do it or not.
We won't tell anyone.
Oh,
He does drop the salute, but he just sort of stands a bit at attention. Be unprofessional, me, sir. Thank you, though.
you're right. Yeah, that was silly of me. That was silly.
Alexander, this is a little man.
Took a lock of hair behind my ear.
If you fist
Besides
bump,
losing her man.
you'd be pregnant, dude. Be careful. You can't be put out like that.
Forgive me. That was too presumptuous.
How brazen. So yeah, you guys. So the guard leaves, and he goes to tell the staff and stuff like that. And you guys make your way to the initial to the foyer, which is where you guys first came in. And so feels so long ago, huh? Even though it's only been really a fucking couple weeks since you had that incident. All good. As you guys, chill. You saddle in. You get comfy.
Those little chocolates.
Yeah, they do bring in chocolates. They bring in a sort of just basically a little micro buffet and stuff like that. I will say one of the stuff that does bring to you is Brianna, Benji's older sister.
Yeah.
And she's quite happy to serve you as well as quite happy to see you again.
And how was your little brother doing?
She's in the middle of opening up one of those silver lids off of the platters and stuff like that. I haven't seen him too much as of late, but he's doing all right. Last I saw him was a few days ago. She gestures around to the manor, the building itself, I guess. Lord Trahern was gracious enough to allow me to go visit in Sevlis.
I'm overjoyed to hear that.
I'm glad
He'll be an investigator yet, but he's going through initial trials in Sevlis. Well, not trials. lessons, stuff like that.
Yeah. Don't
Some
expect
supplementary
that.
education.
Expect that training to go for a while because he's like, what, 6, 8, something in that range?
I believe he's 10. Yeah, 10.
I remember he wasn't that old.
Yeah, no, he's not. No, he's not like 16 or anything like that. No,
Yeah.
a little bit. But he's a pretty fast study when he's motivated to do so.
Mm-hmm.
If you all need anything else, just feel free to holler. I'll be happy to go kick whoever in the bum to get everything for you.
Oriana gets like a slight smile at that. It's like, it's very much appreciated. Thank you.
She does a bow, a very low bow, and excuses herself. She has other duty to attend to. But yeah, you guys have some drinks, some snacks, some actual food and stuff like that. Which, like Vaso is like, oh hell,
Chomp, chomp.
He's just like finally like proper food, not like fucking potentially void corrupted ingredients or some weird dumb shit like that. There is a case. There's a case of Celine. She's not like dying like that quickly, but you guys have like some hours, so. But it is a question, and he does raise it to you. So, what are we gonna do about Celine? I don't think he like thinks of how to say it. I don't think people will be happy seeing us walk around town with that.
I was wondering if Rickard was in town, maybe able to assist us.
I hope he is. I have some questions I want to ask him. Same.
Same, but I just said that.
Blaire just sort of looks at you.
He doesn't look back.
Out of fear.
That's profusely.
um,
I fucked up.
Well, Mary sort of chimes in. There are runners here at the estate. We could simply... And Lord Treherne, last I recall, is well associated with the Seekers and Slayers. We could send a runner and ask while we're waiting here.
good thinking.
Well, we have nothing
It
but
beats
time.
having to carry Celine here to the compound to sell. Ourselves, I mean.
Do we really want to waste a runner on that? We're going to send some guy out there just to go ask a simple question. Do you want to carry Celine all the way there? I rescind my statement.
As well as if they say they can't do something but someone else can, and you have to go over there, you just have to track it everywhere.
If it makes you feel any better, Vasu, we could send a walker, not a runner.
Pay him the same, though.
He's just like, yes, yeah. He's rather uncommitted on if that's good or bad or not. But yeah, you guys send a walking runner to. You send a fast walker. You send a suburbia jogger over to the Seeker compound here in Duvers to ask if Captain Rickard's here. Stuff like that. But in due time, about say
30? 40?
45 minutes pass, and then the Heartlandic crew teleports in.
Yo.
All right.
Greetings.
You tell so yeah, the Heartlandic crew teleports in, and there's a firing squad of Sigillians, and the Sigillians. That's right, we're going back, baby. Time is going back. No, okay.
It's
No.
just points like you.
Your turn.
No. You teleport in, and there's another guard of Hastran. In fact, it's probably the same guard. He's just I guess he's gonna be the liaison for you teleporting in. He goes up to you, Silas. Welcome to Lord Trehern's estate. You have some of your fellows waiting for you upstairs in the foyer, along with refreshments, some lighter snacks, as well as some heavier foods. Thank the gods, I'm starving.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. And Sass will break off into a sprint.
Oh, how kind of you. That's
All right, so Feline and Jody, double dash.
Yeah, that's as fast as they can go.
Roll me your effects.
All right.
1 speedy
Oh, you're
then.
Plus
rolling that.
1.
I've got a +1 to that.
You guys make it sound so pompous. It's yeah.
Oh
That's
my.
the line. All the modifiers in the world won't save you from
I'm
rolling like
not even
shit.
proficient
still
in it, let
14.
alone expertise. I just have a +1. Strength is also a really shitty stat for me, so.
You get jack of all
Uh,
trades, so it's a 3 instead of a
Yeah.
1.
So yeah. Oh wait.
It's a 3.
It does. Yeah. Okay, let's make sure that didn't like fuck up the thing or not. Yeah. So Silas, you take you run as far as your legs can take you, but you feel like I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. You don't remember the place that well, so you actually take a wrong turn in the midway.
I guess you
Yes.
don't love us enough.
You end up in the
You
kitchen.
guys hear.
I just you don't
Oh.
love us enough.
No, don't say that. So you guys hear like Saz takes a wrong turn close to where the room is, and you guys hear like the nails on tile.
Well, some servants got out to buff that one out.
Sorry.
Like a servant passes by hearing the scratching noise, and like they lean down the hallway to see like the dead end you got into, and you say sorry, and it's like she's just like, it's fine. Are you lost?
Yeah, the people that just came in before.
She
Where are
nods
they?
slowly. Come down the hallway towards me, and I'll
He's already
happily.
running.
You run up to them, and just like a fucking dog waiting for a treat. Like you're just like in front of them. Go. She points behind her. Down this way, second left. You'll be back in the main entrance hall.
Okay. Take off.
Zero. And then you finally make your way to them. And then around like you see this large hallway. You see and you smell the food probably more so than anything else in the room. And you rush over to the foyer, and you are reunited with the rest of that half of the company.
Why do I feel this sudden impending sense of dread? Oh, Silas is here!
Oh, shit.
Well, first person,
so-
I was gonna say first person they see, they just fucking run and try and hug him, but now it's gonna be Alexander.
Alexander, roll my perception.
Side-based?
Auditory base, sorry.
As a thing, I'd imagine the entire time we were waiting, Oriana was just, she didn't sit down in a chair, she just kind of like leaned on the back of one and was tapping her foot waiting.
22. Yeah, so when Silas hit that screechy halt, you totally heard that, and then you could totally go, I sense an ominous thing approaching.
There's some little shit approaching.
But yeah, Alexander, you apparently get hug grab tackled by Silas. It's up to you if you want to accept it, or if you want to be cheeky and take a dex save and try to dodge it. I don't fucking know.
Just fucking like Corvo slide underneath their legs. No, I guess as Silas fucking like lunges at Alexander, he'll do that thing where like he catches them midair and like kind of like swings them in a hug, setting them down.
Ooh, do like a loop-de-loop.
As they like sort of pull away, Alexander's hands are on their shoulders, and he's like, you feel more tangible now compared to the last hug.
Thank God.
Wait, you were in the last hug. You were holding Delvin. He lied as easily as
The last hug they
possible.
had.
Silas did go
disease.
around hugging everyone though before the elevator.
America helps. Okay, that's better.
Right after the fight
Medicine?
with Sakani.
Yep.
They're trying to patch up Blaire's arm to the best of their ability, but she needs
That's
like more
good.
proper medical attention.
Mhm.
I mean, it's not like critical, right? It's not like she's in danger of losing the
Yeah.
arm. Her arm is just shattered, and with the powers of magic and alchemy, we can.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
I
it.
forget. Did
Magic
Silas
too.
share that Sajar is missing?
I imagine they would over the Nexus aspect. Like I don't think. I realize now that we didn't say anything about that, but
I mean, some of you guys
Like,
saw
oh.
Sajar disappear in the Dream
Well-
City.
in the Dreaming City,
Right.
but they wouldn't know if he just woke up or not.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, fair.
Yeah. So if it's all right, could we retcon that Saz did?
Sure.
Then as the rest of the Heartland crew, I assume rounds the corner, Alexander will give a nod to them all, greet them, but he will say kind of quietly but more seriously to Silas, have you heard anything from Sajar?
Yes, I've been sending him sendings, and he finally answered. They seem immensely relieved by this.
Alessander as well.
He said he's alive, and he doesn't know where he is, but he will find us.
Or us him.
Mm-hmm. I was waiting until we regrouped to send another.
That was wise.
I will say while you guys are doing that, I could actually sort of like really illustrate Vaso and Zal meeting back up with each other. Here you go.
Is it the Predator high five? Yes, it's a Predator high five.
Yes!
Yeah, as you guys are all regrouping, Vaso and Zal like does they just walk up to each other? Man, am I happy to see you. Same. Arm grab, bro moment. Or no, wait, hold on. Fuck. Oh, it's also this.
Vaso, you son of a bitch. Yes.
Villain. Yeah. So there's bros are back to be each other's company.
Bros are back in town.
Marika also goes up with them and she talks with Tolas and everything. Like
Oh, yeah, I was about to say
she's
with
happy.
Tolas.
She's very happy to see that Tolas is safe and sound.
It's Delvet.
You know.
Shut up.
Inside Delvet.
Like,
He runs away.
I was low-key thinking if like, is there a way for you to subtly socially hide? And I was like, I don't know if there is right now.
Delvet would be able to though.
You're out for one side. You guys want?
We have gotten a
Keep on
short
your
list. It's been 45 minutes.
Yeah, you guys would have. You guys would have, not the other crew.
I do this.
Not that it matters. I haven't expended anything for a.
Spend Kensai because I don't care if I roll a 30. I want to know. Oh my God, Oriana, you know nothing. You don't
imagine
know
wanting to roll a 30. Couldn't be
Yeah,
you.
laugh. You can chuckle.
Suck it.
It's all 15. It's that one.
You know, Delvet's like, you know, just making sure Blaire's okay, you know? Like, she has a broken arm. And honestly, you guys actually haven't really gotten medical attention to her yet, aside from Kasai America. And he's asking her, like, yeah, why do you want to talk with Ricker and stuff like that? Yes, yeah, that's what you got, Oriana. Alessander, yeah, he's totally trying to fucking dodge those.
Like a plague.
He hasn't had a moment to sort that. Like, you guys have been busy with other things, like living, surviving the Void Zone. So he hasn't had a time.
He got slapped
take
by
on
his
that.
dad. I mean, by Alessander.
I'm torn. Do I wingman for my comrade, or do I protect my son?
Oh God. Ask yourself this: do you think Tolas is the right pick for him?
She's a nerd.
Perfect.
I guess you're a nerd too. You have right.
Can you imagine Tolas being like on the front of a motorcycle with him on his back, and you'll never see them again?
I'd be more concerned that
I'm
you know what a
imagining it
motorcycle
now.
is.
Okay, fine.
That's
a horse.
Alessander.
Some kind of hell
If you
trip to
wingman,
that
if you
nerd.
wingman, I'll give you a bardic, but if you don't, then I won't.
If I,
Wingman.
You guys really
You know
like
what?
content
Fuck it.
before.
fuck
Which
it.
one?
Alessander's. We saw what happened last time. He was overprotective of the old guy. Alessander
Hey.
walks over to Delvet to sort of join him and Blaire's conversation of, oh, why do you want to talk to Rickard?
Yeah,
And,
you actually, as you approach, like Blaire cuts herself off, so she's just like, I want to find out more about. She stops as you get closer, and like at that, like Delvet looks over his shoulder. Oh, take a seat. Are they doing all right? Happy to see they're all safe and sound.
I checked with most of them. In fact, oh, you know, I didn't check with. Hey, Tolas!
Man, you guys are really gonna teach Delvet how to like get deception proficiency of all the shit he has to lie about.
Shoving it down. Ayo? Like a stamp?
Ayo.
Not bad.
Ooh.
Hold
This
himself.
boy is a
hold
legend?
himself. Hold himself.
Call Tolas over.
Give him a composure skill.
I checked in with Silas. Everything seems to be in order. How did you fare?
What would Toll say at that? A lot of stuff happened, but we made it through, safe and sound.
Surprisingly so at times, but she nods slowly. We all worked together and we made it through.
Tolos did help me with Imperator, right?
I don't
I
remember
believe
one or the
so,
other.
because it was Team Stack, STAK.
Oh yeah,
Hi.
right. When you get a team
Anushka.
stack.
Yeah, Silas and Tolos. Yeah,
Silas, Tolis, Anushka. Fuck.
Silas, Tolos, Anushka, and Kasai.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
So
I was trying to look
Alessandro
for
will say,
C.
you know, I've been meaning to talk to you. Delva, you said you had a question for me about your firearm there. Well, Tolos here assisted me with Imperador, so she'd be the person to talk to if you
I
had
mean,
any.
yeah. She helped me with. He throws a thumb over his shoulder at his rifle. His rifle.
Right. Oh, that's right. So yeah, you two already have your foots in the door. Feet, not foots. So what was your question?
Hold on. Making a save real fast. Don't worry. What save would this be? Would it be wisdom or int? I'm gonna make an int. All right. So, anyways.
Can I give him my inspiration?
Yeah, sure.
Then I do.
Hey, not bad. You bring up this line of logic to delve it, and that seems to ground him a bit. Less talking about or talking to girls, more talking shop
Yes.
with people that happen to be girls. It's fine. That's sort of deal.
Fine.
And he begins talking like, so from what we saw, he looks at us. I'm sorry, this is gonna be really hard to try to explain, but I'll try my best. So when we were at the cordon zone, we saw these people, if you want to call them that they were the semi-artifice defenders of the place. They called themselves Agilians, born of, I hope, willing people and artificery changing out their internals. And they use spell rifles that capitalize off of that sort of innate battery, if you want to call it that. Same for Amaric, although he wasn't Sigillian, but his power had to come from somewhere. And it's sort of like, Adam, because a number of people have just sort of like been drawn in on this convo right now. Yeah, what happened with Amaric? Or Captain Osway? They both, like, Vaso America look at each other, asking that a lot to the entire group.
Amaric, I cannot say. Though, I imagine Osway knew what was going to happen. He had to have. Amaric, especially so.
They sort of... I don't know. They look at each other with, like, a very concerned look. And... Vaso turns back to you, Alessander. We're gonna have to tell Hafren. I imagine she was pretty excited about maybe having Captain Oswin around. And that's not gonna be good news. I think the priority should be fixing her body.
Indeed. Better be sad and human than sad and a slug.
How the fuck are we gonna fix that? I mean, if anyone would know how to fix a voidic body, it would be Captain Rickard. Everyone's like, that's Delvin says, everyone's like, yeah, shit, you right. Yeah, you right.
He's kind of example A through Z.
He's sort of like the expert as far as we have right now.
Woe be
Delvin's-
to Rickard. We're gonna kick his door in with a million questions.
You can bet on that.
Is that Blaire?
Yes.
Of course.
Laser focus, like look her in the eye. Like,
She's like looking away as she's making that offhanded remark, and as she turns back to the conversation, she sees you staring at her. Then she just looks away the same direction again. But I'm sorry, she like told us, like, looks at Delvin. Spell rifles? Oh yeah, sorry. And basically Delvin just sort of goes into this. If I'm not gonna bother Roy from America or Vaso, they're not gonna fucking succeed.
Alexander, you can roll your intelligence or your Arcana. I think Arcana is fair. I'm gonna do the same for Tolas. And then Blaire, or for Blaire. She's a pretty
she'll go
crafty
crazy.
person. She's a pretty crafty person. So.
Respectable.
Yeah,
There
Tolas is just fine on that one.
You know, maybe she's a good match for my boy.
That's
Blaire holding it up.
surprisingly good. Yeah.
Blaire holding it.
I forgot to mention. I don't know if you'll need it, but Alec, you do have a bardic from me. If I mentioned
Oh,
that, because,
yes!
like I said, I'd give you a bardic, so use it how you please.
A D6 or D8?
Yeah,
D8 for now.
in 2 levels or in 1 level, it'll be a D10. So that puts you from a 16 to a 23. Very good.
Yep.
Very good. Delvet stops dropping a lot of technical terms. And I'm saying a lot of technical terms. There's a class that exists out there in the universe, which is referred to as Manak's theorem, which is basically the theorem, or the understanding and study of how magic flows. How does it get utilized? How does it get manifested? And that's not necessarily like applying like magic. Like casting a spell uses Manax in the world, Duro in the world, whatever. You don't need to be a spellcaster to take these classes. You could just be really smart and just understand how magic as a whole works on a very, very formulaic level. That's essentially where Delvet heads at with this. What he's proposing, what he wants help with, and he wants your guys' insights upon, is he wants to be a little bit closer, so not fully the sniper in the background sort of thing. He wants to be a bit closer so as to help people, and more importantly, so that he has a better, so to speak, lines of fire, directions, capabilities, angles to do effects on the field, but not hit you guys. Because if he were to shoot at such a long distance, his concern is that in the time it takes to travel from his rifle to get to the target area and deploy, someone might move, someone might be caught off guard, something. So he wants to get a little bit closer to mitigate that. And obviously, all these effects, he is not an accomplished spellcaster. He has some casting capability, but he's not a full caster or anything of the sort. So he's proposing something like, rather simply, sort of like a teleport circle in a way. It's like essentially a bank, a power bank, a battery that he could sort of keep on him. Or a crystal, if that works. Crystals can hold magical energy as well. That he could, hook into his rifle so that he has a bit more energy to play with, a bit more magical capability in his kit. And as Alexander, it sounds relatively simple in the ground level of it. It sounds relatively simple. But then that's like the think tank. It's easy. Then you get to the engineering side of it, where it's just like, okay, having a big fucking battery on your back, pretty dangerous. Just saying. So that's a question of defending it, keeping it safe. What's his maneuverability with it, and all this stuff. Is there any loss of energy as it travels through like whatever wiring? Is it a wire? Like how does this all shit like hook up? So
How do you
on paper, sounds doable. Now it's a matter of execution, and that's definitely the much more functional front that you're more associated with. Right? Like, you could talk shop on, magical guns all day, but at the end of the day, if you make a magic gun, you pull the trigger and it blows up in your hand, you sort of did a shit job of it.
You made a magical grenade.
Yeah, sure. Now you just got to delay the explosion instead of after pulling the fucking trigger. But yeah, that's essentially what Delvet is going into. And, Tolas totally keeps up with it. You totally keep up with it. Blaire keeps up with it. Vasa America left halfway through the conversation.
I'll just take my leave.
Zol is in the middle of eating his heart out on the, all the goods. He's offering, getting some at the end of plate ready for Deet and stuff like that. All hunky dory. Now, this nerd shit talk probably takes place on no, fuck you, Roll20. I don't need your help. I can just top it. It takes 45 minutes, and then 45 minutes pass. Yeah, apparently I rolled a 3 again.
Damn.
Sajar, from the cool comforts of the north to the much more humid environments of the Twins, welcome
Welcome to Lord Trehern's estate.
Yay!
As you teleport in, the guard is like a bit like, no, it's more adventurous coming. And then he sees like the unconscious woman in your arms. And then he immediately like rushes over to you, comes professional and courteous as he is, and he just immediately begins asking, welcome to Lord Trehern's estate, sir. Do you need assistance with this? Do you need medical attention?
We do. I do.
He whistles.
Urgently.
And then, like, when some other guards come in, he begins instructing them, like, hey, go get the house's or the estate's doctor and stuff like that. You make sure that you go with him, make sure the apothecary is there. If you guys need to, split up, see where the hell they are, he doesn't, like, as this sort of flurry of instruction and low-key chaos, but it's controlled chaos, happens, he does say, and if it's of any note to you, sir, your company's here as well, in case you guys have accomplished healers or mages or the sort amongst them that can help with this. They're upstairs in the foyer.
Could you send word to them? I'll be with point to wherever they're taking Isadora.
As of right now, they're not taking Isadora anywhere. She's staying with you. Because she's not bleeding, she's just unconscious. Right? It's not like she looks like she's in critical condition, but she's in concerning condition. She's on the red, she's in the yellow.
If someone could help me take, I need to. Where did you say they were?
The foyer. I can lead you, sir. Follow me.
Right.
And then, like,
What?
He begins like telling some other guards, I think that's the last of them, to my memory. Lock the place up. You could hear like the teleport room getting like, doors getting locked, pillars getting put down, wards reactivating. It's the works. And he leads you upstairs through a series of hallways and out to the foyer. To the I guess I was about to say Heartlandic crew, Twinsy crew, to the rest of the company, which is a very nice thing to say. A runner does come up to you guys. I say a runner, he's a guard. He's a guard that's running, so he's a runner. And he does notify you that 2 more of your company has showed up, and one of them's currently in not critical condition, but is unconscious. Which, I will say, this catches you guys all, because, like, 2?
2?
Nani?
Wait, Alessandro will say, this second person, did they have white hair?
Yeah, they did.
Was it 2 guys?
He found Verdane.
No, Oriana immediately answers like, was it 2 guys or?
No, a man and a woman.
That somehow makes it more what the?
Are you
What did
sure
say
it was the woman and not just a very effeminate man?
Actually, that is a genuine question. Oriana points at him like, actually, that is true. Look, you know what?
Yeah, hold on. Are you sure?
Your question is met with silence.
God damn
it.
it.
If I'm being perfectly honest, now you're sort of making me wonder and doubt myself. I'm pretty sure it was a woman, but now I feel now